Attention, unlicensed floating house. You're obstructing traffic. Please relocate your floating house to a more suitable location, like a parking lot for houses, or maybe a yard that is currently missing a house? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the house has to move. That's really what I'm getting at.
I barely saw him pull out the capture wand, and then he stole my memory.
But the capture glass decided that it was your most important memory and somehow stole it back. And now we have you back. Right?
I guess.
Do you remember being a mood?
All of it. Too much, actually. But I hadn't stopped fighting them. You two stopped fighting forever ago. So do you remember any of it? Kidnapping me? Turning me into an alien? Stealing my baby?
We're sorry. We're very sorry.
Are you kidding me?
They're victims just like you. Their original memories are probably long gone. They're probably empty shells now.
Well, I guess I don't mind empty shells staying in the guest room then. Oh. There should be a scroll to help us get home.
We used it already to find you.
So, still stranded. No clues yet. Think I'm caught up.
Actually, the shop owner knew you and Tabitha from his book. If we knew what else he knows... Nick, go to the shop and find that book. No, better yet, find the owner.
And then what?
Well, my plan kind of stops there.
Gotcha. I'll see what I can find out.
Oh, Nick! Please be careful, we don't know...
Don't worry. I've got ways of making people talk.
Wait, you do?
No, that's just... I'll be careful.
Hello, Melissa. We got off on the wrong foot when I pretty much irradiated you. And it's been kind of downhill ever since. I hope you understand. This isn't what I had planned. And I don't have a new plan yet. But I did expect that I would love you more than anything, which is clearly the situation here.
I think you'll feel better wearing pajamas and not your alien psychopath uniform.
What's going to happen to us? Can you help make us safe?
I can probably help you. I won't write something new, something where you never feel any guilt. But I bet I could figure out a way to describe what you're missing. Give you some backstory.
Attention, unlicensed floating house. We've determined there's no actual legitimate license for a floating house. You're still blocking traffic, and you're actually floating without a visible means of propulsion, which is kind of scary from our perspective. So I think we're going to start shooting missiles at you until you explode.
We can use the escape hatch. Her name is Melissa. Our kid up and named herself. Our mutant kid.
She must be scared.
She isn't scared of anything. She had the entire Mood Collective an inch from genocide before she magically grew a conscience and came here instead.
What happened?
They tried rushing her body into adulthood, and when she essentially became a teenager, her vocal cords became a weapon. When she sang, she was like a siren and you lost your will to live. When she screamed, I don't think she was trying to be violent, but the ones she didn't liquefy, they got a clue, and they took off as fast as they could. Because she's an alien mutation, and it's all my fault.
It's not your fault.
It's entirely my fault. I bought the coffee table. I brought it here, even after it was creepy that he showed me Tabitha's picture. But I didn't care because I wanted a new thing.
No one blames you.
We're screwed no matter who gets the blame.
You need to just rest for a while.
I'm in shock, Adrian. The symptoms aren't treatable by rest. I'm gonna need therapy for the rest of my life. And I need a better story than captured by aliens. My baby named herself Melissa.
One step at a time. I did come looking for you. I took the car and flew after you, but you drifted away so fast that I never caught sight of you.
But then you did find me.
The scroll could have taken us anywhere in the multiverse, but only once. We chose to find you.
You're my favorite.
You're very welcome.
It's coming back to me. The last time I saw my parents, we're on a mining transport ship. Short range, full of workers and their families. Nav system fails. Oxygen runs low, and the only response to our distress signal is the moods. They make a deal with the captain. They'll tow the ship to safety, but for a price. One passenger, a girl. Didn't matter who. Captain picked me without a second thought. Never understood why. Mom and Dad couldn't even say goodbye as they dragged me to the airlock.
I was with the collective for 610 years. The moods were almost benevolent on my planet. They steered us out of the dark ages. They gave us medicine and language. All they required was an offering every 11 years. You never saw it coming, and you couldn't really breathe until you knew it was over. There was no ceremony, no specific number they always claimed, but every 11 years they swept through our cities and took whoever they wanted. And one year, after it happened, I still couldn't breathe. And I realized I was taken, and it would never be over.
Until now. We got away. Just the two of us. Do you remember feeling like we were closer to each other than to the rest?
Even with our minds in captivity, a faint attraction, growing over time.
Getting us into trouble in the end.
So much trouble they set us free. Melody is the last person we will ever steal for them, and she's free too.
But she has a family. And a home. All we have left is memories, and most of mine are deeply unpleasant.
We can make new memories. Melissa is taking us on an adventure. And Melody really offered us her guest room. We could be alone together. Can you imagine?
I don't actually remember what privacy feels like.
Oh, is privacy what you want?
The voices of the moods are gone, and the silence is frightening, so no, I don't. I think the guest room will be just right for us.
We were thrown together by fate. But now, we can choose to stay together.
Can I choose to kiss you? It would be my first kiss.
I would like that very much. Oh, another guest. I suspected having the guest room all to ourselves was just a daydream.
She means to say, welcome. We'll inform the lady of the house that you've arrived.
That won't be necessary.